Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Battle of the Brands. And we are kicking the night off with the men's six-man tag team match, LZW versus APE. I'm Joey Styles, joined by Excalibur. Let's get this mayhem underway. And here is Billy Graham. Team Stone Cold. First representing Team LZW, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Cody Rhodes. And Bobby Lashley. And now, Team APE. First, the OTC, Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe. And Dominic Mysterio. Dom running in. Like he's the leader of the group. Getting under the skin of Roman Reigns, you can tell. That's what Dom Mysterio does with Tribal Chief. He's not taking too kindly to it. So I'm going to start this match. Yes, against Cody Rhodes. Here we go. Locking up Dom Mysterio, Cody Rhodes. Mysterio with a side headlock. Dom Mysterio escapes off the back of Cody Rhodes. Schoolboy Cody Rhodes turns it into an armbar, picks Dom Mysterio up and slams him back down to the mat. Cody Rhodes showboating. Dom Mysterio makes him pay for it. Kick to the gut, goes for a neck breaker. Cody Rhodes reverses Schoolboy. Dom Mysterio misses that kick. And he kicks him that time, and Rhodes couldn't avoid it. Mysterio with a kick to the back of Cody Rhodes, sends him into the corner, goes for a splash. Cody Rhodes out of it. Cody Rhodes trips Dom Mysterio into the ropes. And it's Cody Rhodes going for it. Yes, going for the 619. Mysterio out of the way. Mysterio with a kick to the leg and a neck breaker to Cody Rhodes, stomping Cody Rhodes in the headlock, grounding Cody. Cody able to get out of it and a chop to Mysterio. Mysterio with a back kick. Leapfrog. Dom goes for a drop kick. Cody Rhodes avoids it. Cody Rhodes, back body drop. But Dom Mysterio lands on his feet. Flips out of the back body drop. Goes to kick the legs of Cody Rhodes, but Cody Rhodes out of the way. Flips back. Suplex. Nails suplex center of the ring. Goes for a stomp, but Dom Mysterio catches the foot. And a tilt-a-world head scissor by Dom Mysterio. Goes for the tag, but Cody Rhodes slaps Dom and tags Bobby Lashley. In comes Bobby Lashley and Dom Mysterio. No way he's going to stay in this match, and he goes after Bobby Lashley. Wow. Dom Mysterio growing more ego than cowardice nowadays, thinking that he could take out the Almighty off the back of Lashley. And there he goes, tags in Samoa Joe. Off the back of Bobby Lashley, tags in Samoa Joe, and here we go. Samoa Joe, Bobby Lashley face off. Bobby Lashley goes after Joe, throws him in. Samoa Joe back to his feet and trips Bobby Lashley. Going for the STF, Lashley quickly to the ropes, and Samoa Joe with that back splash on the back of Lashley on the apron, and another one on the apron. Throwing Bobby Lashley back into the ring, climbing up to the top rope. Bobby Lashley up to the top rope. Samoa Joe elbowing Bobby Lashley. The headbutt. And Bobby Lashley falls off the top rope. And Samoa Joe goes for that back splash, but Bobby Lashley out of the way. Bobby Lashley going for the tag, but Samoa Joe takes him down, not letting go for the tag. Samoa Joe gets the tag to Roman Reigns. In comes the Tribal Chief, hits the ropes, and a clothesline taking down Bobby Lashley, and a boot taking him down again. Roman jumps up and gets the guillotine. Locks in the guillotine on Lashley. Lashley sends him into the corner twice. Heavy shots and a clothesline in the corner. 2 clotheslines. Rushes in for a third. Roman Reigns gets his foot up to the top rope. Lashley up there to meet him. This was a mistake with Samoa Joe. Will it be with Roman? He sends Roman down to the mat. Face first, flatliner off the top rope by the Almighty. And Lashley tags in Stone Cold. Stone Cold in, stomping down Roman Reigns. Takes down Dom Mysterio off the apron. Goes for a shot on Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe out of the way, but Stone Cold grabs him and head first into the turnbuckle post repeatedly. Dom Mysterio in, and Dom Mysterio goes for a drop kick. Stone Cold out of the way. Dom Mysterio drop kicks Samoa Joe. Stone Cold takes Dom Mysterio out of the ring. Superman punch by Roman Reigns, and he poses in the corner for the spear. And Cody Rhodes pulling Stone Cold out of the way of the spear. Cody Rhodes leapfrogs the spear. Cody Rhodes takes Stone Cold's place. Cody Rhodes gets taken out by Samoa Joe. Bobby Lashley's in. The match is breaking down. Spear to Samoa Joe. Bobby Lashley shots to Samoa Joe. Dom Mysterio. Frog splash nails Bobby Lashley, but also colliding on top of his partner Samoa Joe. Pulling Bobby Lashley out of the ring. Samoa Joe gets taken out of the ring by Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns spear to Cody Rhodes. Will this be it? Team APE looking good. Roman Reigns throws Cody Rhodes out. Stone Cold slides in the ring and gets a spear by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns looking excellent for Team APE. Eric Bischoff has to be proud, and he's going to give the victor the spoils. You have to believe. Guillotine locked in on Stone Cold. Stone Cold down to his knee. And he's back up. And he's able to get to his corner, make the tag to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes trying to pry Roman Reigns off. And Cody Rhodes just hits the crossroads while the guillotine was still locked in. I don't know what damage that did to Stone Cold, but it couldn't have been fun for the rattlesnake. Cody Rhodes goes for the Cody Cutter, but he gets caught. Coquina Clutch. Roman Reigns gets a kick to the face as he rushes in. Cody Rhodes trying to fight off the Coquina Clutch. And Bobby Lashley's in. Spear takes out Samoa Joe. Cody Rhodes was able to get out of the way. Bobby Lashley gets taken out by Dom Mysterio. Roman Reigns to his feet. Goes for a spear again. Roman Reigns gets taken out. Stone Cold holds the ropes down after Cody Rhodes leapfrogs him. Samoa Joe throws Cody Rhodes into Stone Cold. Double Samoan bathtub splash. Cody Rhodes, Cody Cutter, no, gets caught. Oh my God, you're a noggy. Cody Rhodes into Stone Cold on the apron. Samoa Joe gets crotched in the corner by Cody Rhodes. I don't know how Cody Rhodes is still in it. And he's hoisted Samoa Joe up. Muscle Buster. Cody Rhodes goes for the Muscle Buster. Samoa Joe escapes. Cody Rhodes tries to roll Samoa Joe up. And he rolls him into the Stone Cold Stunner. Stone Cold Stunner to Samoa Joe. Is that it? 2. Dom Mysterio there to break it up at the very last second. And Cody Rhodes gets stomped down as he tries to go after Dom Mysterio. Dom Mysterio with a kick to Lashley up to the top rope. Is he going for a frog splash? But Bobby Lashley throws him off. And he gets hung up on the top rope. What a match. Bobby Lashley up to the top rope. Spear off the top rope. Taking down Roman Reigns. Taking out Roman Reigns. Stone Cold out of the way. Cody Cutter. Samoa Joe caught him and rams his feet into Stone Cold and then slams Cody Rhodes on the back of his head. Half Nelson slam. Elbow to Stone Cold. Takes out Cody Rhodes with a clothesline out of the ring. Samoa Joe looking incredible in this match. Shots to Stone Cold as he props him up on the top rope. What Samoa Joe got in mind? Suplex. Superplex. No, Muscle Buster. Oh my God, Muscle Buster from the second rope. And he's not done. He goes back up with him. So quick. He snatches Stone Cold up, rushes to the top rope. A second Muscle Buster, and that is it. Dom Mysterio, what the hell? Dom Mysterio just threw his partner out of the ring. Dom Mysterio with a cover, and he steals it. Dom Mysterio just threw his own partner out of the ring.
He did it.
And got the win. Eric Bischoff doesn't know what to think, but Dom Mysterio got the win. So he can't be mad. Team APE gets the win in the first match here tonight. Where's he at? Come on, he ain't here. He's not even here, y'all. I'm telling you, call the match, he's not here. And wait a minute, it's Jamal. I told you. Money well spent. Wait, look behind you. Hook's here. Alright, come on, Hook. If you want it, come get it. And Skeletor attacking Hook before he could even get through the ropes. Using the title. Hook kicking the championship out of the hands of Skeletor, and the choke is in. Red Rum walked in. Skeletor using the ropes, kicking off the ropes, rolls back. Ducks the clothesline up to the top rope, and he hits that flip drop kick right off the bat. Oh, what an enziguri by Hook off the mat. Clothesline in the corner. Skeletor goes for a kick. Hook swipes it away and snapmares him to the center of the ring. Hook in the corner. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. CM damn Punk on the apron, and Andre the Giant trips Hook and throws him, pulls him out of the ring. This is ridiculous. The referee now seeing Andre, scolding Andre, and CM Punk just threw a damn foreign object. Was that a hammer? Is that a damn hammer he just threw to Skeletor behind the referee's back? Now Andre gets taken down by Hook. Hook with a flying forearm off the apron, and another one. Hook sends Andre into the steel steps and back into the ring. Skeletor springing off the rope, and an arm drag by Hook, catching Skeletor. Skeletor back into the corner. Skeletor saying he's hurt his lower back. CM Punk turn around. CM Punk's in the ring, goes for the GTS. Hook throws him into the referee. As soon as the referee turns around, he just backhanded CM Punk. Wow. And now the hammer's in the center of the ring. Hook with a front rolling grabs the hammer, and a Superman punch with the hammer. Oh, the referee has caught Hook red-handed. You gotta be kidding me with all the shenanigans Skeletor, CM Punk, and Andre have pulled. This is... And Andre is in now, throwing Hook into the referee. Come on, the elbow. And a second elbow drop by Andre the Giant to Hook. Hoists Hook up. Gorilla press. Hook. CM Punk holding the ropes down. Hook goes flying out of the ring. Carnage here, but Skeletor retains the new level championship. The next match, folks, is a triple threat match. APE champion Alexa Bliss against LZW champion Mae Young. But Asuka has earned the right to whoever she pins, if she pins either champion. The following contest is a triple threat match. Introducing first, the LZW World Heavyweight Champion, Mae Young. the Powerbomb champion, representing APE, Alexa Bliss. And the challenger, Asuka. And Mae Young with the championship going after Asuka. Asuka with eyes in the back of her head and a kick to Mae Young, sending her title flying. And Bliss doing the same, trying the same thing. Asuka trips Bliss into the ropes. And Asuka with a kick to Alexa Bliss. And rolls through with her, and a kick to the face of Bliss, rolls back, ducks under the clothesline of Mae Young, and sends her flying with a suplex. Pump handle suplex shot to Alexa Bliss. And Asuka going for the Asuka lock early on. Mae Young, the sharp elbow by the LZW champion, flapjacking Asuka on the ropes. And Mae Young, crucifix pin, Alexa Bliss flipping on the pin. Breaking up the pin with her own pin, but Mae Young right there. Alexa Bliss, I'm guessing, was hoping Mae Young was tied up too much to break the count, but Mae Young now gets sent into the ropes by Alexa Bliss. Bliss springing off the ropes, meteor to the back of Mae Young and sends her out of the ring. Bliss now going for it. No, Asuka flips out. Bliss was going for the Sister Abigail, one of her signature moves, but a powerbomb by Asuka. Only a 2, but a 2 count already. That was a hefty powerbomb by Asuka, pulling her all the way up, but Bliss able to roll Asuka up. Asuka out before the referee can even get down there for the pin. Bliss heavy shots on Asuka. Standing on Asuka's throat in the corner and just sending her out of the ring by putting her foot on the throat. Mae Young twisting headbutt in and on the pin. 2 count. Bliss kicks out at 2. Mae Young rolls her over and rolling through into a suplex. Oh, twisting. Saving grace by Mae Young and now stomping Alexa Bliss into the canvas. Picks up the Powerbomb champion and the LZW champion with a reverse fallaway slam to Bliss. Bliss rolling to the other side of the ring. Asuka in. Asuka trips Mae Young into Alexa Bliss and then comes in with a kick to the back of the head. Sends Mae Young down to the mat, and she turns around into the kick by Alexa Bliss. But she kicked her into the pin, and Bliss telling the referee not to count that pin. Bliss sending Asuka out of the ring. Asuka, though, holds onto the bottom rope and kicks Alexa Bliss from the apron. Asuka's got Bliss up, but Bliss rolls through. She's got the legs of Asuka. Mae Young, oh man, Mae Young, wrong place, wrong time. Gets the head of Asuka driven into her midsection, and Bliss with a tight pin there. Stacks up Asuka, but the Powerbomb champion doesn't win there. Bliss comes in off the apron and sends Asuka head first into the middle turnbuckle. Bliss goes for a twisted bliss on Asuka, but Mae Young drop kicks her out of midair. Throws Alexa Bliss away. Mae Young throwing Asuka onto Bliss and then a knee to Asuka. Mae Young throwing Asuka into the corner, just sling her into the corner, and Asuka goes flying out of the ring. Think she made contact with that post, but Mae Young turns around and gets the knee by Alexa Bliss. Bliss on the apron, moves away from Mae Young. Mae Young slips and her feet get caught in the ropes. And Alexa Bliss twisted Bliss to Mae Young to the outside of the ring. Asuka throws Alexa Bliss back into the ring. Asuka lock. No, Bliss to the ropes as soon as Asuka gets the Asuka lock locked in. Bliss getting Asuka off of her on the apron, sends Asuka, pulls her into the ropes neck first, flipping in, but Asuka uses her feet to kick Alexa Bliss across the ring. Mae Young gets to her feet on the outside, and Asuka suicide dive, taking out Mae Young and dancing for the crowd, but she turns around in a spiral suicide dive by Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss sending her to our announcer's hub where the championships are. And Bliss picking Asuka up here in front of our announce desk and slamming her head first into the titles. That's got to be disqualification. But it's a triple threat rules. Bliss suplexing Asuka up here where the titles were and floats around. Is she going for a superplex? My God, Mae Young just out of the way at the last second, throwing Alexa Bliss back into the ring. Mae Young up on the apron, flips in with a flipping plancha. Mae Young picks up Alexa Bliss. This is a pile driver, spiking Alexa Bliss's head, center of the ring, and Bliss, she bounced off the mat like her head was a basketball. Only a 2 count though. That's the toughness of the Powerbomb champion. Mae Young up to the top rope with Bliss. My God, she's going for a pile driver off the top rope. Thank God Asuka was there to stop her. Asuka with the Asuka lock on Mae Young on the top rope. Bliss, oh my God, Bliss powering them both over. Back body drops both Asuka and Mae Young, and Bliss twisted Bliss. And she pins both Asuka and Mae Young in the center of the ring. The Powerbomb champion. What a victory in this Battle of the Brands 3-way, where the APE Powerbomb champion Alexa Bliss retains her championship from Asuka and brings bragging rights to APE. Making his way to the ring, the APE, Alien Primate Entertainment World Heavyweight Champion, Exalator.
I just got a new phone, and if they hit me up, well, I'll just find a loophole. No, they can't hold me back though.
And the challenger, Darby Allin. World Heavyweight Championship match underway. Darby Allin goes for a missile dropkick. The Exhalator with a slingshot neck breaker 2. And the Exhalator hooks the arm of Darby Allin. Darby Allin goes underneath the legs and kicks the Exhalator out onto the rope. The Exhalator out onto the apron. Darby Allin with a coffin drop to the Exhalator on the apron in the first 20 seconds of the match and sends the Exhalator out of the ring. Suicide dive taking him off the apron. Heavy shots by Darby Allin to the head of the Exhalator. And he's crawling up here in front of our announce desk. Darby Allin missile drop kick to the Exhalator from the highest point he could get to as fast as he could. Goes for another suicide dive, but the Exhalator there to catch him with a kick to the head. 450 splash by the Exhalator. Nails it. Throwing Darby Allin across the ring. Going for the legs as he trying to lock in the Lightning Octopus. If he locks it in, it's over. Darby Allin rolling through, luckily able to escape. Going for the pin. The Exhalator kicks out before the ref even gets down there for the pinfall. Ducks underneath Darby Allin's clothesline. Goes for a kick. Darby Allin throws the Exhalator inside out and a knee to the head as the Exhalator is coming down. Darby Allin on the back of the Exhalator with a pin. Rolls through with a tight pin. Stacking them up. Only a 1 count. Darby Allin rolling through with an armbar. And he's got the jaw of the Exhalator and the armbar. Almost a version of the Oscar log, but he's got the legs grapevine around the head as well of the Exhalator. The Exhalator standing up and slamming Darby Allin into the corner. He wasn't able to break out of that submission with technique. He had to slam Darby Allin into the corner. Darby Allin using his legs to leg lock the Exhalator over the ropes, and then a knee off the top rope to the head of the Exhalator. And another suicide dive. A headbutt caught the Exhalator. The Exhalator somehow able to get back up to the top rope to catch Darby Allin in a reverse Spanish fly. Sending Darby Allin down face first, picking him up. Powerbomb to the knee, and then goes for a dropkick. Darby Allin out of the way. Such quickness between these two. Darby Allin flips off the Exhalator, but gets rolled up. Darby Allin out of the roll-ups. Got the arm of the Exhalator, and he caught the Exhalator. Scorpion death drop. He had a hammer lock, pulling the Exhalator down into the Scorpion death drop, but only a 2 count. Darby Allin coming for the gold. He wants to be 2 belts. Darby Allin. Coffin drop. The Exhalator ducks down. Darby Allin flips off the back, and the Exhalator with a knee to the head of Darby Allin. He is the mixed tag team champion with Rhea Ripley as well. The Exhalator off the back of Darby Allin, arm dragging him. Goes for a dropkick. Darby Allin avoids it, and lion salt into a foot stomp onto the midsection of the Exhalator. And Darby Allin out onto the apron, springs up to the top rope, drop kick, basement drop kick to the Exhalator, and another missile drop kick to the Exhalator, sending him out onto the apron. Going for the coffin drop again on the apron. The Exhalator kicks him off and picks Darby Allin up. And he sets his feet in front of our announce desk and decapitator him down onto the stage. And another decapitator. My God, the back of Darby Allin rammed into that stage piece. That is solid wood. The Exhalator going for another one. Oh my God, down the stair, the entranceway stairs. The Exhalator just hit 3 decapitators in a row in the most painful spots possible. And now, body slamming Darby Allin in front of the crowd. Throwing Darby Allin more like. The Exhalator and Darby Allin brawling in front of the crowd. Darby Allin sends the Exhalator. Shoulders them right here behind our announce desk, and they fall down. My God, fall down a long way. That's like a 35-foot drop platform that our announce table is up here on the Exhalator. My God, somehow able to crawl out. He must not have fell all the way down. Had to have caught himself. Darby Allin as well. Darby Allin's up. Darby Allin, what's he got in mind? Running above the crowd, and coffin drops the back of the Exhalator right here beside our announce desk. What a world championship match we are witnessing. Darby Allin's got the Exhalator No way. Scorpion death drop in front of our announce desk. He nails it. I thought he was going to hit it off of this platform. That would have been devastating. It cracked open the skull of the Exolator. I'm glad he didn't. But he's setting up a table. He might just through the table. He's setting up 2 tables. My God, Darby Allin's a madman possessed to hold the gold. The Exolator flies off and flatliner. Wow, tornado flatliner to Darby Allin and up to the top rope. Darby Allin crotches him. Darby Allin crucifix. Oh my God, crucifixing the Exolator through the table off the top rope and setting the Exolator up on the other table. Darby Allin up, coffin drop, but the Exolator off the table, out of the way. Darby Allin coffin drops himself through the table, shattering the table, and the Exolator sending Darby Allin up here in front of our announce desk. Back body drops him off. Darby Allin lands on his feet. Lands on his feet, running and tripping the Exolator. Darby Allin biting at the head of the Exolator. Doing whatever it takes to defeat the champion. Kicks the back of the knee. Oh man, Darby Allin. He is going to set it up. Scorpion death drop. Off. Oh my God. I didn't even see that steel chair had been set up. Darby Allin must have set that steel chair up when setting the tables up and sends the Exolator Scorpion death drop, crushing that chair, and now a code red, but the Exolator tries to send Darby Allin into that. Darby Allin blocks it and sends the Exolator back first into that post and into the steel chair he trips the Exolator into. Spins off the apron and another crucifix driver. Back into the ring and he comes out as fast as he can. Suicide dive and in a super kick by Exolator, sending Darby Allin back into the ring. Exolator back into the ring. And another super kick sends Darby Allin inside out, and a Shining Wizard. How was Darby Allin able to get up after that first super kick? The Exolator sends Darby Allin inside out. Darby Allin somehow lands on his feet, springs off the ropes, flipping out onto the apron. Coffin drop off the top, nails the Exolator in the head. And Darby Allin, the headlock, floats over. And he's got the Exolator caught in a pin. Trying to catch the champion off guard with that pin. Exolator trying to make it to his feet, and he does. Sends Darby Allin into the corner, shoulder first. Darby Allin knees the Exolator out of the corner off of him. Darby Allin off the back, and monkey flips the Exolator. Headbutt, but to the midsection. Into the code red. Springing off the middle rope, code red. 2 count. The Exolator kicks out, floats through, stacks up the challenger. Darby Allin kicks out. And Darby Allin vicious elbows to the Exolator. He trapped the arm and elbowed him. And now rolling up Exolator, and Darby Allin with his own pin. Exolator rolls through. The ref can even count 1. Darby Allin tying Exolator's legs up. Rolls through. Darby Allin with another pin. Exolator kicks out at 1. Darby Allin gets Death Valley drivered into the ropes. The Exolator with a shooting star press, standing shooting star press, and then a drop kick to the head of Darby Allin. Springing off the ropes on the back of Darby Allin, picking Darby Allin up. Darby Allin escapes. Double leg by Exolator, rolls through with Darby Allin. Only a 2 count. Darby Allin kicks out. Boot to the face by Exolator. And a knee to the back, that full Nelson backbreaker. X to the top, Darby Allin, code red. Exolator landed the top of his head. Trips Darby Allin up. Has he got it? Yes, the Lightning Octopus locked in. Darby Allin forced to tap out. It was locked in for less than 3 seconds, but all Exolator needs, and he retains his. And still, APE World Heavyweight Champion, Exolator.
Keep my best friend on my side. It's
I'm gonna make that son of a
Yeah,
bitch
Oos.
Dominic
We
pay.
getting him, Oos. We gonna get his head, Oos.
Out of options. He's run out of friends and he's run out of time. Dominic, I hope I see you. It ain't the little hope.
I just wanted to say, man, I know what you're going through. For real.
I never forget. Screw me. You take my.
Back move a fella.
Excuse me, Dwight.
Get him, Oos. Get him.
And Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa battling backstage
My God, what a
after the
shot.
fallout between Dominic Mysterio. I don't even get what it was about. Dominic got the win.
He stole the Tribal Chief's Uma Fala. You can't expect him to be happy about
Thunder Rosa
that.
sends
And
Chris
stole the
Statlander.
pin from Samoa Joe. Into the steel, Thunder Rosa all over Chris Statlander. Oh my! Sends down part of the backstage area onto Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander out of the way, rolls through Thunder Rosa, and my God, the TV monitor trying to throw the whole TV onto Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa uses her feet to prevent that from happening and rolls up Chris Statlander. Thunder Rosa ducks underneath the boot of Statlander, but Statlander comes back. Lariat kick. Thunder Rosa head scissoring Chris Statlander away from her, maybe trying to escape now. Chris Statlander with that backstage still throwing it at Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa out of the way, but uses it to launch off and Hurricane Rana and Chris Statlander onto it. Thunder Rosa trying to defend herself from Chris Statlander. Chris Statlander pissed at Thunder Rosa for power bombing. I believe it was Stephanie McMahon into her. Six-way women's match 2 weeks ago. Chris Statlander forearms to Thunder Rosa, not letting it go. Thunder Rosa is not going to let this beatdown go, though. Two of these former world champions going at it. Thunder Rosa's got her up. Fire Thunder Driver. Oh my God, into that steel. My gosh, she's not done. She's now trying to take that TV down. It's so heavy she could just barely throw it. Statlander out of the way, but it didn't come nowhere close to her. Luckily, could have crushed her head. Catapulting off of that steel and an arm drag to Thunder Rosa, propping up on that TV, and Thunder Rosa just hit her across the head with a plank piece of wood, slams her into that TV monitor, and a frog splash to the back of Chris Statlander. Come on, this gotta be it. I don't think they could go anymore. Thunder Rosa collapsing. Chris Statlander trying to make it to her feet, and she collapses. The following contest is a 4-on-4 match. Introducing first, Ronda Rousey, the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Legion and Emma. Team APE, Alien Primate Entertainment. And Team LZW, Lightning Zone Wrestling. First, Rhea Ripley, Stephanie Vaquer, Molly Holly, and their surprise team member since Eve was taken out. Julia. What a team! Julia on board with Team LCW. What a signing by Billy Graham. All four. And all four of the APE. Ready to go at it to see who is the dominant brand in the women's divisions. What a stare off. And it looks like we're going to start off with Rhea Ripley and Ronda Rousey. Rousey ducks underneath the clothesline, takes Rhea Ripley down, slams her in the center of the ring, goes for the armbar, the one she used to win her UFC return in 17 seconds, but Rhea Ripley out, able to get out, riptide. And Ronda Rousey escapes. Crucifix driver driving Rhea Ripley down into the center of the ring, and then a knee sending Rhea Ripley back into Rousey's corner. Rousey with a tag to Legion. Here comes Legion in with a flying kick. Kick to Legion. Rousey back body drop to Rhea Ripley, and Legion springs up to the top rope and a Lion Salt Stomp. We seen that earlier by Darby Allin. Legion been training with Darby Allin, or saw that on the monitor, and knew it was a very effective move to keep down somebody like Rhea Ripley, but not for long. Rhea Ripley throwing Legion into her side of the ring. Legion comes back with a flying knee. Rhea Ripley out of the way, and Ripley Pele kick. I don't know if I've seen Rhea Ripley do that before. And she makes the tag to Molly Holly. Molly Holly coming in with a lariat. Hits the ropes with Rousey there with a knee, and Legion with a knee of her own makes the tag to Emma. Rolls up Molly Holly in this choke, setting her up for the knee from Emma. Choking Molly Holly. Molly kicks her off. Molly with the arm drag and a drop kick, taking down Emma. Molly Holly makes the tag, and in comes Julia. This is Julia's in-ring debut, representing LZW. Shot to Ronda Rousey as Rousey tries to cheap shot her, and she trips her up and trips Emma into Ronda Rousey. And Julia whisper in the wind to Emma and Ronda Rousey, and kicks Ronda Rousey off the apron. And Julia with a back elbow to Emma and a flipping Houston hangover, flipping leg drop. I don't think it's called a Houston hangover unless it's from the top rope. But anyway, Julia looking incredible in her in-ring debut here. Tag to Molly Holly. Quick tags. Keeping each other fresh. Molly Holly pulling Emma out after making the tag to Stephanie Vaquer, and Stephanie with a stomp powerbomb combination by Stephanie and Molly Holly to Emma, and going for the tiger suplex. Emma lands on her feet and out onto the apron. Stephanie Vaquer rushes in, gets a boot in the face. Emma makes the tag, and here comes the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte rushes in with a boot. Stephanie avoids it in a drop salt. Stephanie with a Japanese arm drag. Shining Wizard attempt avoided by Charlotte, and a boot to the face by Charlotte. Makes the tag to Legion, and turn around with a boot taking out Julia. And now has Stephanie. Stephanie rolls her up. Gets stomped by Legion. Springboard stomp. Stephanie unaware that Legion was legal. Legion going for the tag with a headlock to Stephanie, but Stephanie overpowering her. Hammerlock by Stephanie Vaquer. And Stephanie with an arm trap German suplex. Emma having to break it up. Stephanie might have had it there. And what a spinning lariat by Stephanie. Head scissoring Legion. Legion trying to make the tag, and she does. Circles around, makes the tag to Ronda Rousey. Stephanie puts Legion on Ronda Rousey And Rousey putting her partner on the apron, kicking Stephanie Vaquer, rolling through with Stephanie. And going for the arm bar. She's got the arm behind the head of Stephanie. Stephanie trying to get to her feet. Trying to make the tag close to her corner. Pushes back Rousey into Legion. Rolls through, rolls back. And she's got the pin. All of her weight was on the shoulders and she didn't even get a 1. That was impressive by Ronda Rousey. And avoids that spiral clothesline by Stephanie. Back body drops her and traps her in the ankle lock. While Charlotte comes in with a knee to the back of the head. 2, 3 knees to the back of the head. Taunting Rhea Ripley. And Charlotte back on top of Stephanie Vaquer, rolls through. Stephanie, though, gets the back of Charlotte and picks her up. Electric chair dropping Charlotte hard on her back. Charlotte gets the tag to Emma. Stephanie gets cut off with a kick to the gut to Stephanie before she can make the tag. Oh my God, Emma, Hurricane Rana, Rhea Ripley out, and the arm drag to Molly Holly. Payback to Molly Holly for Molly Holly's return on Desolation last week. And Emma takes out Julia. Stephanie misses the boot, and Emma throwing Stephanie out of the ring. Emma looking incredible in this match. Stephanie right back in, springboard dropkick as she was posing, though. Can't get caught posing in a 4-way match. Stephanie wants the tag, but nobody's in her corner. Well, I was wrong. Julia out of nowhere, crossbody Emma. Catches her and body slams her and throwing Stephanie Vaquer out of the ring again. This is all Emma's match. She gets tripped up by Molly Holly. Molly gets kicked into her shin, kicked in her throat into the ropes, and Legion comes in with a knee knocking her off. That was vicious by Emma, and Rhea Ripley pulling Legion out of the ropes. Riptide, no. Emma trips the legs of Rhea Ripley. Legion lands on top of her. Meteora by Stephanie Vaquer out of nowhere, and Emma knocks her off the apron. And Julia head scissor take down, and then a drop kick, drop saw, and then flying in, taking out Ronda. Springboard 450 to a standing Emma, lands it perfectly. Julia winning her. No, Emma kicks out. Julia rolls back into the wrong corner, and Ronda Rousey makes her pay for it. Emma makes the tag to Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey crossbody off the top rope. Turns around into a shot by Rhea Ripley. Julia makes the tag to Rhea Ripley. Rhea stalking Ronda Rousey, but Emma trips Rhea Ripley and Ronda Rousey with a knee and a knee to Julia. Opportunity strikes, but Ronda Rousey gets taken out by Molly Holly. Molly Holly with a kick to Emma as she rushes in. And Riptide to Emma. Emma, though, out of it. Scorpion Death Drop by Emma to Ronda Rousey. Emma holds down the rope for Molly Holly to go over as she rushes in at Emma, and Emma stomping down on Rhea Ripley. Back body drops Julia into Molly Holly, who's trapped in the ropes. Emma taking advantage of it with a hanging neck breaker. Stomping down on the face of Molly Holly. She's still trapped in the ropes. Stephanie Vaquer, Oblivion, taking a move out of Liv Morgan's playbook. Dives through the rope. And 2 birds with 1 stone, taking out Legion and Ronda Rousey. Spiral tap to Emma. Julia helping Molly Holly out of the ropes finally. Stephanie Vaquer makes the cover. That's it. No, Charlotte out of nowhere breaks it up. Julia coming in, but Charlotte takes her down with an atomic drop. Flapjacking Julia into Stephanie Vaquer. Charlotte ducks underneath Molly Holly's clothesline. Molly Holly ducks underneath the boot of Charlotte. Goes for a Hurricane Rana. Charlotte power bomb. Rhea Ripley coming in with a knee, but Charlotte avoids it and wraps Rhea Ripley up. Figure 8. And she's got it. The figure 8 is in. And that could be it. No, the legs of Rhea Ripley, too powerful. Charlotte on the top rope, drop kick, nails Rhea Ripley to the other side of the ring, but that is her corner, luckily, and Julia makes the tag. Spiral cross body, nails her target. Julia has got Charlotte up. Brain buster. Out onto the apron. Off the apron, back in, leg drop. Kick to the back of Charlotte. Julia flips over the ropes, leg drop taking out Charlotte Flair. Legion comes in at Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley powerbomb. Legion into the post, into in front of our announce desk, and slams her sideways abdominal into the turnbuckle post twice, and a powerbomb onto the apron, and a powerbomb through the steps. Rhea Ripley taking out Legion on the other side of the ring. Charlotte taking care of Julia, gut-wrenching Julia on the stage in a kip-up. Charlotte, proud of her handiwork, knee to Julia. As she got in mind, Russian leg sweeping Julia, and then a short arm clothesline. Yeah, we see you, Charlotte. You're doing amazing. Well, I spoke too soon. I cursed her, Julia, throwing her into the barricade. Up on the apron, Julia missile drop kick, sending Charlotte into the crowd.
Julia, let's go, Julia.
Julia sends Charlotte back into the ring. Julia back in. Charlotte up to her feet. Julia wrapping around Charlotte. Body scissor, turn Charlotte inside out. Rolling over, Charlotte flips her inside out. Charlotte rolls up Julia. Julia with the waist to Charlotte. What mat work by these two, and a German suplex to Charlotte. Charlotte to her feet. Julia back kick to the gut, up kick to the face, and a flying shin, and a moonsault stomp to the lower back of Charlotte. In comes Emma. Roundhouse kick, sending Emma out onto the apron. Julia stalking Charlotte, drop salt. Tag to Rhea Ripley. Ronda Rousey in. And Julia taking Ronda Rousey out. Rhea Ripley off the ropes, knee to the gut of Charlotte. Legion goes for a springboard, but Molly Holly pulls her down and throws her into the Lion's Den. Riptide. Molly Holly springboard, leg drop, riptide combination. Springboard, leg drop, riptide combination. Charlotte Flair throwing Molly Holly into Rhea Ripley. Ripley looks like she's hurt. Charlotte suplexing Molly Holly out of the ring with no regard. Boot to the face of Rhea Ripley from Charlotte, kitchen sink. Returning the favor with that knee to Rhea Ripley. Shots to the head of Ripley by Charlotte. Emma recovering. Charlotte pulling Emma in, but Stephanie Vaquer is there. Blocked Charlotte's shot into Rhea Ripley. Charlotte falls. 1, 2. Charlotte kicks out Rhea Ripley, hoists her up. Power bombs her in to no. Emma pulls Stephanie Vaquer in the way. Rhea Ripley takes out Emma. Boot by Charlotte. Julia leg whipping Charlotte in the ropes. And Julia lining up Charlotte, springing off the bottom rope. Shooting star press into the DDT. And Julia wins it for her team. LZW takes the win in this 4-way women's match. Incredible action. What a contest. A lot of beefs in this match, and I don't think they are finalized after that. I think a lot more dispute will be had between these 8 women on Desolation. Carnage all around ringside, but Team LZW stands tall. They all took a lot of damage. But victorious in the end. And ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Following contest is a 6-man tag. Introducing first, representing LZW, the Great Muta, the LZW World Heavyweight Champion, Disciple, and Sting. NWO New World Order. What does Muta do? What do you want, Muta? He's the champ, he can do whatever he wants. Just staring us down. Oh, come on. Muta knocking over our monitor.
Stand back.
Seekers of Justice!
Coming through.
The Seekers of Justice are here! Just as Muta was about to destroy our announce table. And representing APE, Alien Primate Entertainment, Seth Rollins, the Hurricane, and Rosie. Hurricane up and arm drags Muta into Disciple off of our announce desk platform. Sting dives at Rosie, but Rosie slams him into that stage prop. Seth Rollins frog splash from high up, taking out Sting. Disciple throwing Rosie into Seth Rollins head first and then sends them both down the steps. The entrance stairway. Disciple fall away, slam to the Hurricane. Disciple showing everybody what he's all about. We haven't had a chance to see much from Disciple. Give me tearing apart the announce desk onto the Hurricane. What are you doing, Excalibur has an NWO shirt. Hurricane kicks Disciple off of that. Kicks the steel chair into his face. He almost lands on Muta. The Great Muta drop toe hold to the Hurricane into our announce desk. He got one of our monitors and driving the monitor into Hurricane's head. My God, struggling but turning the announce desk onto the Hurricane. Flies over and stomps in the face the lethal strikes of Muta, biting at the head. Rollins pulls Muta off. Sting steel chair to Seth Rollins. And Sting and Rollins into the ring to finally start this contest. Sting pulling Rollins into a suplex, puts him on the top rope. Sting looking for a superplex to Rollins. Sting stomp down to Rollins, going for the Scorpion Deathlock. Rosie's in. And Sting tries to back body drop him, but Rosie sends Sting into the corner, and the referee telling Rosie he's not legal, the match has begun. And Rosie not too happy about it, with all that NWO's allowed to get away with. Like that, still chair shot behind the ref's back. Disciple nailed Seth Rollins. Sting up to the top rope. Stinger splash. Rollins out of the way. Rollins picking himself up in the corner. Sting, that's not a good place for Rollins to be though, but Sting had to tag out. Disciple in. And a clothesline by Disciple. Cold and calculated in the neck breaker. And a basement lariat, laying in the heavy forearms to Rollins. Disciple as Rollins in the Boston Crab. The Hurricane finally making it 2 up here. Finally gets out from under our announce desk. That kick to the throat really did him in, and now he's on top of the announce desk. The Hurricane diving, hits Muta and Sting and tumbles onto Disciple to break up that submission, and it catapulted Rollins into the tag. Throwing Sting in. shot forearm to Sting, sending him out onto the apron with Muta. Rosie crossbody taking out Muta and Sting. And they're trapped in the ropes. And look at Rosie's got the legs of Sting. And Rollins and Rosie with the what's up, or a version of it. My God, even worse version. I don't know what's worse, a headbutt or a double stomp. Rollins back into the ring under the clothesline of Disciple. Traps the legs and Rosie comes in with a shoulder block. The Hurricane up to the apron. Chop block by Disciple. Disciple picking up Rosie. Rosie escape. Drop down. Leapfrog. Disciple catches him. Rosie elbows his way out of it. Spiral. Goes for the forearm, but Disciple catches it. Turns him around and delivers a knee. Picking Rosie up. He's got him high up. What power by Disciple. Spinning around. Is this Eye of the Storm? Rolls through, picks Rosie up, goes for a German. Rosie lands on his feet. Delivers a knee drop, and he's got him up. Rosie's got Disciple up, but Muta grabs the legs of Disciple. Rosie powering both men up. Suplex to Muta and Disciple. Rosie clotheslines Disciple. And Great Muta trips Rosie back. Muta gets the tag from Disciple. Muta springboard coast to coast to Rollins. And taking out the Hurricane as well. Flipping off the back of Super Rosie. Spin wheel kick by Muta. And Muta heavy strikes to Rosie. Back body drop to Rosie. Headbutts to Rosie. And a drop kick. Hurricane with a springboard Hurricane Rana. Throwing Sting into the Great Muta. And Disciple throwing Hurricane into the corner. Hurricane rebounds out with a Hurricane Rana. Sending Disciple out onto the apron. Hurricane with an Enziguri. And flipping knees to the small of the back of Disciple and throws him out. Sting runs in the corner, gets kicked by the Hurricane. Hurricane rolls up Sting. Sting rushes the Hurricane back into the corner. And Muta with a kick to the face of the Hurricane while Sting's got him trapped. Muta with a saving grace to Rosie, center of the ring. Sting shoulder block to the Hurricane. And an elbow drop to Rosie. And the Stinger splash. Going for the Scorpion death drop. Hurricane, 2 knees to the head of Sting, backing him up. Colliding, taking out Muta, and a monkey flip takes Sting out. Disciple catches him though on the apron. And Rosie's up and sends the Hurricane drop kick, taking out Sting and Disciple. Muta's in, gets a shot by Rosie. What is this? Triple T maneuver. Hurricane springs off the ropes. Seth Rollins kicks Hurricane into Rosie, into Muta. Hurricane sending Muta back into Rosie, who's got him set. Assisted curb stomp. Rollins, his momentum, sent him into Hurricane and then into Rosie, colliding heads with his partners. Muta going for a kick to the head. Rollins avoids it off the back of Muta. Rollins with an up kick to Muta. Head scissors. Muta lands on his feet. Rollins gets a knee to the gut. Muta. Falcon arrow to Seth Rollins. Rollins rolls him up or tries to, but Muta. Double sledge to the back of Rollins. Rollins fires back with a knee, has Muta by the head, ducks the strike of Muta, kick to the midsection. Setting him up for the ripcord knee, but Muta ducks under the knee. German suplexes Rollins into the corner, trips the leg, and an Enziguri to a seated Rollins. Muta sending Rollins into the corner. Heavy shots by Muta. He misses the cross body. Rollins out onto the apron to meet him. Rollins, Hurricane Ranaing Muta back into the ring. Rollins isn't done. Rollins, springboard knee, drop kick. Rollins through the ropes, arm drag. No, Muta catches him. Muta pulls him back, center of the ring. Crossface chicken wing. Muta's got it synced in. He's got the fingers gripped tight around the jaw of Rollins. The Hurricane saving Rollins. Knee to the gut of Muta. And a neck breaker by the Hurricane to the Great Muta. And Rosie with an elbow drop off the top rope. Disciple taking Rollins and Rosie both out of the ring with a clothesline. Ducks underneath the Hurricane's clothesline. Choke slamming the Hurricane into the corner. Disciple ramming the Hurricane into the other side of the ring. Into the corner. Now he's got him up. Oh man, brain buster. Hurricane's head off the top turnbuckle. And Sting up to the top rope on the other side. Stinger splash to the Hurricane. But Muta's not done. Sends the Hurricane out over the top rope and pulls him back in. Moonsault to the back of the Hurricane, sending him into his partner. Muta with a kick to the head of Rosie. Kick to the head of the Hurricane, sending him off the apron. And the NWO get the win. Muta captures the win for the NWO and LZW here tonight. What an effort by the Seekers of Justice, and now Disciple and Sting stomps down Rosie after the match and throws them out. The NWO win their debut 6-man here tonight. Thank you for joining us, Battle of the Brands. What a great show. We will see you on Desolation for the 20th episode anniversary.